Hello and greetings to all my MGTOW brothers out there. Now I'm going to talk about tonight's video about something that happened today at work. Alright, so to make a long story short, but it was unintentional, but nonetheless, I totally offended a female co-worker. So I'll tell you the story, and I know you guys will think it'll be funny, but you got to keep in mind, you got to be professional and keep your private life out of your job. Because especially these days, you don't want to lose a job. But here's how it went. I started Monday working at a brand new hospital. It's a big one. It's huge. So she's been, showing me around, showing me how to get around there. And today is when they, all right, you're on your own. Let's see if you get lost. So, I was actually waiting for the elevator, and two guys who were working construction came out of the elevator, and one of them said, he said, "Hey, you lost your girl." And, I've been MGTOW since almost a year now. June 9th is when I just wrote women off and said that's done with them. So it's almost been a year, complete year, red pill MGTOW for me. So, the phrase in the brotherhood, she's not your girl, it's just your turn. I mean, I hear that all the time, and, not everyone's from our circle, especially women. So, the guy, again, the two construction workers, got off the elevator, and one of them says to me, "Hey, you lost your girl." And I mean, just immediately, it was just came right up. I just immediately said, "She's not my girl, it's just my turn." To be laughing. And it was a general joke amongst men. I wasn't particularly talking about this female coworker, but the guys had laugh. So later in the day, I meet up with the coworker, and actually it was a few minutes after that happened. Now that I think about it, so I'm sitting there giggling, and everyone's wearing face masks so they don't get no virus. So I'm giggling, and she can hear me giggling, and she says, "Well, what's so funny?" I said, "You don't want to know." And she said, "No, tell me." So I said, "All right." So I told her how it went. The guy said, "Where's your girl?" And I said, "She's not my girl, it's just my turn." And immediately her whole demeanor toward me changed. And she was offended. And rightly so, because afterward, I mean, I asked, at least she said, "Wow, that I'm so offended right now." At least she was upfront about it, and I said, I didn't mean to offend you, but you did ask what was so funny. But at the same time, I was in wrong, because, I'm man enough to admit that the marriage I was in, the woman wasn't 100% of the problem, because I had my quirks and problems too. But the main thing that irritated me about the ex-wife is she just refused to communicate, and you can't do anything with someone like that. So back to the thread of the story and the events that happened today. So after work, as we're leaving to go out to our vehicles, I bring it up and I say, "Look, we got to work together. Let's work through this. Will you forgive me? I didn't mean to say it, and we'll see where it goes, but see what I mean, guys? You gotta, it reminds me of what the Bible says, that the man who's able to bridle his tongue, never say the wrong thing. That's the definition in the Bible of a perfect man. A perfect man isn't somebody who doesn't spill a bowl of cereal, or when they're building a house, they don't accidentally hit their thumb instead of a nail. No, it's the person who never says the wrong thing. And today, I didn't necessarily say the wrong thing, but I said it in the wrong atmosphere. I shouldn't be saying that at work. And it does boil down to, being honest with you. I know a lot of guys have went through a worser divorce than me. I'm thankful that I got off easy compared to a lot of other guys. But I noticed too, it caused, I don't know if you want to say resentment or what, but it's just an immense distrust of women. That's basically what it boiled down to. So anyways, that's what I learned today is be professional, and like the rule of Fight Club. You know, what's the rule of Fight Club? You don't talk about Fight Club. So MGTOW things, MGTOW, manosphere, you don't share that with a woman because it never goes good for you. So that's Chad Hart. I'm out. Shout out to MGTOW.tv. I backed up all my videos from YouTube on MGTOW TV now. So if you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to the Chad Hart channel, because eventually they're going to kick everyone off who has a mind that thinks for themselves. So my main upload channel after YouTube kills itself, suicides itself, will be MGTOW.tv. Same username, same avatar, Doom Guy on God mode, because we put it on full blast here. I'm Chad Hart, and I'm out for tonight.